This poem is about my grandmother, and it's called Raspberry Season. Saturday morning used to greet her with rays of new light like open arms. The raspberry bushes would reach their green hands toward her and gather her in, the dirt beneath her as soft as the carpet of a bedroom. Early light painting her shoulders golden while she pulled berries loose from their branches, as easy as unbuttoning yesterday's homemade sundress. But nobody will come to break the raspberry canes this May, and the brambles will wrap their thorny arms around each other, waiting. Last summer in the garden, she tripped, and flat on her back she watched berries rain around her, and there was no one to call to. The branches couldn't pick her up or brush the dirt off the soft skin of her back, although they could say the name of every mouth she fed. Last night in the car, she said, "I know I've lived my life already, but sometimes I miss it." This year, when we gather to eat after the Easter Vigil, I watch her family around the table and wonder how many of the summers she spent kneeling on the warm earth were in hope of exactly this. 5 grown children, 9 grandchildren, the hungry mouths now laughing. I watch a gentle sadness appear at the kitchen window, its breath on the glass like a pulse, its eyes casting the light of so many years over the glow of the Easter candles. I watch my grandmother open the door for it and offer it dessert. Hand each of us, and sadness, a white china plate and an apple square. When the car stopped in her driveway, she said, "Come and visit if you want to, and if you don't want to, come anyway." And when I do, she hands me a jar of raspberry jam. And I think about how the sun didn't have any say in whether or not it was going to rise today. How even now it slides along her hardwood floor through slatted blinds, warming her feet as she reads in her chair. I think about how sadness always has a place at our table, and how next to it is me. And the world she loves is blooming in my chest as I gather her careful stories in my hands, wondering how I will sew pockets deep enough to hold all I need to someday grow my world out of dirt.